All right, go.
Okay, guys. Now you can see is that right now on this last day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, we're commanded to eat no bread, no grain, no green ears until this here goes to the first wheat harvest. Now this is the first wheat that has sprung up in the land. And that wheat makes the first what? Bread. It's the first wheat bread. Now before then we was eating what is called barley bread. See, the Passover bread, because it says the wheat was in the ear, but the barley had sprung up. So the Passover unleavened bread wasn't wheat, it was barley. It was barley bread. And what happened is that because the wheat was, as says, in the ear, it hadn't grown up. By the time of the end of Passover, you can see what? It's right. It's blushing. You see. And so we're supposed to take this, a sheaf of this, that apply. You're supposed to take a sheaf of this and 2 sheaves, and we're supposed to wrap it. It's supposed to be, put that bag down, Fly. Come on over here. It's supposed to be 2 sheaves. There you go, my son. Come on down. I want you to, see what I'm doing? I want you to get the bottom. You did this before. You've been doing this since you were scared, right? Okay, now see, you want to make that at least this thick. Now that's as thick as a bow shoot. That's as thick as a bow shoot. Hold that for me. You see, so you want to make sure that this is as thick as what you would put a bow, an arrow, your bow and arrows inside of. That's how thick that's supposed to be. You see right here. You see, so after we get that, to pull that, tie that there. There you go, wrap that around, pull it tight, and I tie it, like just like you tie your shoelaces. Right here, stick that, now roll it. And let me just tie it, you see? Put it like this, just like you tie your shoelaces. Pull it tight. Okay. Wrap it around, just make sure it's all secure. Now we're gonna have you cut the next one, okay? Okay, so take the sickle. Where did I put it at? Okay, beautiful. Okay, now come on over here. Come on over here. Right. Grab your hand like this. Go all the way down to go as far as down you can. And pull it back to you. Okay, hold on. Make it like this. And then pull it to you like that, okay? Wrap it in your hand. Just like this.
Hallelujah.
Hand that to me. You want to do some more? You want to do some more? You got the, right. You see here? Try to get the highest ones right there. Try to get the, see here? Yeah. Try to get the highest ones behind you. Yeah, keep on coming. Keep on coming. Who got the, give me a piece of this, look. Give me a piece of salt. Yeah. Put it on off. You know how that works.
Kind of slow.
There you go. There you go. Keep on going, bro. Now see, we all supposed to have sickles, but because I'm the only one got mine, you got the And now who's the oldest after me? Who's the oldest here?
Me.
Okay, Yard. And then what? Johnny?
How old are you?
44.
I'm 47.
And you old, Johnny.
Okay, so you at the Yard.
Hey.
So all of us is lining each other right now according to age. And then we can do this thing. There we go. Okay. Right, get the tall one right there. Get the tall one. You always try to get the best you can. That's why we did. Down there was what? small, we can't get this other stuff. There you go, there you go. And see, because we claimed all the land, we consider all this to be our field. Yeah, come on, we claimed it in the Jubilee year. Okay, Brian, that's good enough right there. Now hold this here. Hold it. And pass that to Yard. There you go. Tie this up right now.
Best spot, John.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Now once you pass manhood training, then you're gonna have your own sheep. You understand that? Right now you haven't passed manhood training yet, so right now you still hunt. So take my tool. You're gonna come by that beautiful. Let's walk over here and sit in the shade, watch the other brother. What's that? Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, we can be, I forgot about that, we can use this. Okay guys, we are here in Israel, and we got the brother Yard here. You want to do a live, Stephanie? I should have told you to do a live.
We're not interested.
Okay, we're here in Israel, and we got a brother here, Yard, and he's finna show how we start the Feast of Weeks. Now, a lot of people here, they don't, the Jewish people don't do this. See, we're displaying our ancient Hebrew knowledge, and that we're the real people, because most of the time, most of the brothers, even in America, they follow, they're the tail. They follow behind the people. As soon as the Feast of Unleavened Bread is over, they start eating the leaven. Right away when it's over. But the scripture says that we have what? We have robbed God if we didn't bring the sheaf to be weighed. Now this right here is the process. See, now this here is what you see on the bag here. This is wheat flour.
Papa, it's low on battery.
Okay, no problem. You see what I'm saying? This here is what we see is wheat flour. You see what I'm saying? Now hold that body up for them, y'all. Yeah, body. Put it down. Yeah, you hold that body up for them. Now see, now this is okay. Now that's wheat, that's body. You see, so now this here was the body that the Passover unleavened bread was made from. So when you're making barley, when you're making the Passover bread, the unleavened bread, the flat bread for Passover, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be from barley flour. Now because the wheat was smitten and it hadn't grown up yet. You follow me? So the barley here was the thing that the flour was made from. Now this here later, this is the first fruits of the wheat harvest. Right here. And this flour is what you take one sheaf, and the priest weighed the sheaves, and then you go, that's when you start your wheat harvest. So this is the first fruits. That's why it's called the first what? Fruits. Because then you guys saw that whole field of what? Wheat. And it was there waiting to be picked. You follow what I'm saying? So that wheat harvest will start right when you guys saw it. Wow. You follow what I'm saying? So then you would take that wheat out, that wheat harvest, and you would get that first wheat, that first flour, and then you would grind it up into wheat as you see we have here. But let's give our person lesson. So we got wheat here, we got barley here, and what we got there, y'all? We got the tares. So the scripture says, let the wheat and the what? And the tares grow together until you can discern. Now when this first starts out, they look absolutely the same. But then it gets to a point where you can see clearly which one, that one is a weed and one is actual fruit. You see. So what's happening here is that this is what the Most High is doing with us. The house of Israel, the 144,000 is that wheat. Everybody else in the house of Israel, the Most High is considered them to be the tares. The 144,000 are going to come to Zion. Everybody else in the house of Israel is going to be cast into the fire. Just that simple. So all you brothers out there fighting and calling and talking against the girls from wailing, you tares, you don't fight. All those brothers talking about brothers coming up into Zion, you the tares. You're going to be thrown into the fire. It's going to be just that simple. You see. So all you 144,000 that's wheat, stay wheat. Because if you go up and you start looking like tares without any what? Without any fuel, then you're going to know exactly who you are. You see. So that's a very important lesson on wheat and tares that we all need. Don't you think those brothers need that, guys? So now let's get down to nitty. So now y'all, let's dig in here. And let's get some of that flour. What's the small bowl you had on? You had a small little. No, you had a small little plastic container. I just saw you a second ago.
Oh, the plastic container.
Where's that?
In the closet.
What's that? Yeah, go ahead. Okay, y'all. Dig down in there with this here. And let's get some of that wheat out of there. And this is whole grain wheat. You can see right there. It's the same as you have, right? It's the same as you got right here. Same as right here, same thing here, on the box. Okay, y'all, let's throw that in the pan over there. Okay, now what we want to do, okay, you got some water here. So let's get that, there you go now. Now what you want to do here, let's have a couple of others. Okay, who's that next elder here? That you, Johnny, right? Let's get on up here. Let's throw some of this here. Let's get over next side me. That way we don't have to be all day long with this, huh? There you go. It's gonna be chick chock here. Let's throw this in there for you, Johnny. Okay, now let me move out the way here and let you other brothers take the show here. And what we're gonna do? Okay, now look at your thing, Johnny. Okay, so now y'all put your water in there and let's make dough from that. And whatever this dough, you guys know how to make dough. And okay, there you go. You have to do the dough. So what we're gonna do here?
This internet connection isn't strong enough.
Throw and you throw that in there. There you go. We're gonna add a little oil in there just to make it flow a little easier for you. Add a little oil in there. Flow a little easier for you there. I know. That's the secret of wheat. There you go. There you go. We got that out the way. And what we have now, let's keep on pulling there, yeah, guys. Okay, y'all, get your hair out of there, man. Get your hair out of there.
I'm trying.
I know you think every bit of you is holy, but no, it's not.
I'm trying, brother.
Okay, so now we're gonna. Okay, once those brothers get that little doughy, we're gonna let these brothers get that doughy a little bit. Hasameya. There you go. There you go. We're gonna let those brothers get that doughy. And then we need to do that one thing there. That's gonna make everything all worth it there. Let's put that secret ingredient in there. Let's get that last secret ingredient. And the last secret ingredient here is the what?
The salt.
It's salt. Because we got the salt covenant.
When the salt seep.
You see, this is the salt covenant here. Everything that we do has to have what? Salt. Has to have salt in it. You see, that's the secret ingredient right here. The salt covenant. You see, and that salt covenant makes everything all right. Now what we're gonna do here now, we're gonna open up the plastic bag. Okay, y'all, let's get us a ball. Let's make sure that's nice and doughy. And pass it. All you brothers here, get your bag. Get your bag there. Everybody, snap your bag off of there and pass it down. Snap your bag off. Pass that down. Right there. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, beautiful. Okay, we got you guys 2 bags there. We got you guys 2 bags there. 2 bags. There you go. Okay, give me the bag there. Give me one more. There you go. Now let me grab some. Now what we're gonna do here, we're gonna take a handful of this. We gotta take a handful of this. This is the key here.
How come yours hard, man?
There you go. There you go.
Because I know what I'm doing.
There you go. We're gonna take a handful of that there. You see.
You the cook.
That's like a lead ball. That's like we playing baseball here. And we know what the Chicago Cubs won the World Series. Ain't that right, brother? That's right. So we got the baseball there. And we take that there.
Hey, it looks like it needs to. This supposed to be like this, not like that.
We take that there. And we put it in here.
Last time, you remember it was all over our hands, but you making dumplings.
You see right there? And we tie that together like this. We tie this together. How's the man? Okay, now you see here, we got the working. We got now this here. Afterwards, we put it in a sealed container. Afterwards, we put it in a sealed container, and we seal it. Now this remains in here for 7 days. This remains in here for 7 days. That's why this is called the Feast of what? The Feast of Weeks. For 7 days. Now at the Feast of Weeks.
7 weeks.
7 weeks. And what's going to happen is that at the end of this year, that's when we're going to eat our first leaven.
That's right.
See, what happened is after we done fed the lambs, all the leaven in the land, there's no more leaven in the what?
Land.
So how do we get leaven in the land? From the sourdough bread. So we just took the harvest and we grind the harvest, the first of the harvest, we grind it into flour and we make dough. That dough we take it and we make, from there we make the sourdough. You see, bread. It takes 7 days after this, and from 7 days, that's when we can really start to eat what? We can start to eat actual leavened bread again. So what most of the brothers don't know, now we're going to reveal a secret. Do you start eating leavened bread immediately after this day?
No.
No. You know why? Because it ain't no leaven for you to eat until you do.
Bob Marley.
So if you really want to keep it in the ancient way, you wait another 7 days until it starts to leaven. And then you really keeping it according to our forefathers. That's what is called Talmud. That's the oral law. That's what that oral law teaches. That we didn't share with the Jews. We didn't tell them that. That's why they don't got it. You follow? Everybody that's doing it the ancient way, they understand the ancient tradition. We didn't share that with them, that's why they don't know. You follow? But now we're displaying and we're putting out all of the ancient knowledge that we know. You hear, Brian? You see it, brother? You two young brothers, y'all see this? Put y'all heads underneath the table. Hold up here, Brian. This is the ancient knowledge that you need to pass down. You follow me? This is the ancient oral tradition that our forefathers have, that you two young brothers. Okay, guys, this is Chief Hoshua's kitchen, and we are looking at Chief Hoshua's kitchen. We got a video up, and people keep asking me about the flour, the leaven, the amount of time it takes for the dough. So this is the video I recommend you guys watch in order to understand what's going on with the leaven in the land. But now we're going to reveal a secret here. We're going to let my children reveal a secret here. A secret ingredient today. So now, but right here we got 10th of a flour according to the scriptures. And what we're doing here,
this is for you to bring to the house.
Is we got the ancient Hebrew Torah scroll, the ancient Bible Torah scroll here. And we got this. And we're going to read that in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. And I believe that's verse 17. And it says here, okay, it says here, ye approach in Allah as from statute only from generation and all desist, and report and relate in you from the mild desist. From there you came, then you the sheaf the wave, 7 desist, complete. And you became you Antillian, and from you and the mild desist the 7, and report the 50 as from an approach you restore you new of Jehovah, and desist and from you, and bread wave you and twosome from caking, and 10 and from flour, and became you in leaven. So what it's saying here is that you take the flour here, now 2/10 of a flour, I want you to hold this secret ingredient right there. And what's going to happen, you take the flour, and that's like 4 pints. It's 2/10, it's like 6 pints of flour. And you put this, now this flour here is actually coming from the first wheat. Now that's the key. This is the key. Now you remember the Passover bread was barley flour. Now a lot of people during these 3 elements usually come up. You have the tariff, you have the barley, and you have the wheat. Now people know about the scriptures about where it talks about the wheat and the tariff, how when they're growing, they all look alike. But once they get grown, you can tell the difference between the two. Now all you guys can tell the difference. This is wheat, that's barley, and that's just a weed. You see, so that don't belong anywhere. So what happens here is that, so this is the Passover bread made from barley bread, and this here is the first wheat that comes up. And because of this is called the first fruits. So that first sprout of the wheat that come up is what you get, is where you get the flour from. You grind that flour up, and you're making that wheat flour from that first wheat that sprouts up. So that's how that happens. So what we're going to do, what we have done, we took that first wheat and we made, oh, don't that smell good, my son? Oh, don't that smell sour? Don't that smell sour? This is called sourdough. So now this has been for 7 days in this container. And what happens is that we take this, now we have leaven. This is our leaven. So that it takes leaven 7 days. So this is why the brothers don't understand, our people in Demona, because they wasn't connected to the ancient knowledge, to the ancient, and they didn't believe Eliyahu, which was represent the ancient school of the prophets, which was the one that had this information, but they didn't know. You see what I'm saying? So what happened is that we're putting them, we're letting them understand that it don't start from the first Sabbath, which is where they're at. And the Jewish people, they're off because they start from the first Sabbath day, or the first high Sabbath, which is Passover, which is that first day. And you can get all that information from this report, the Hebrew Phoenician history called the Bible. That's our book that we have out online, that everybody can get an understanding of exactly where we're coming from here and get an in-depth knowledge of what the scripture is saying. You're supposed to take not from the first Sabbath or high Sabbath, which is the 15th day, which is the first 14th day at Eve. That's why a lot of us get thrown off. The 14th day at Eve, or the first 14th day at Eve, is the beginning of the 15th day. And that's the beginning of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And that's called the High Sabbath. And then that last day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread is also a High Sabbath. So according to scriptures, after that, the day that you brought the sheaf to be waved is the day that you start counting. So we start counting from that 7 days from that, and we're at today. So now the whole concept of all this now is that what's going on is that from that count you understand when you're supposed to start counting, which is a lot of brothers didn't understand it. Some brothers, because they see the word desist, and also it's the same word as the weekly Shabbat, which was a 7-day interval from the manna, and had nothing to do with the 7 day, with the interval of the new moon, or it didn't have anything to do with the interval within the high Sabbath from the time that you start the 11th. So that's where they, what's going on here? We got orders. Oh, you want to come in and join us? Okay, well, have a seat right there. Look. There you go. We got an audience here. So we got people coming in here and with our Sudanese sisters. So what's happening here is that we're teaching about the secret of the Sabbath and the secret ingredient that Palai have that we're going to share. And it's the first time we're going to share this secret ingredient. Every time we give a little bit more information, we give a little bit more detail of the ingredients that it takes to make our bread. So that what's happening now is that so we got the flour, and now we're finna come over here and smell this. You wanna smell it? Come on here.
תאריכי את זה, הוא אומר.
No, you wanna, that's it. Whoa, now that's actually leaven. That's actually fresh leaven there. So we're gonna take that here, and we're gonna break that open, and we're gonna share that. We're gonna put that in here. You see, ooh, don't you just want to eat? Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Oh yeah, that's really good stuff. There you go, that's really good stuff. Okay, that's really, we're gonna get all that out of there, that's fresh leaven. And see, this is the fresh, now this is the first leaven in the land. Now up until this time, we wasn't eating any leaven in the land. You see, so at this point, all the leaven is out the land. No more making bread. Now, but most people don't understand that in this process, we were still making bread up until this time. We were still using the side here, and we were still using the roller here to make the bread. So a lot of people didn't understand. Oh, we're gonna put this back up. A lot of people didn't understand that you're still making bread, unleavened bread, until you can actually get the leaven back in the land, because there was no more leaven in the land. So we're gonna take our little water here. You see, we're gonna pour in there. Here we go, and we're gonna mix this up now. We're gonna mix that up with the flour. And the 6 pints here with the leaven in the land, that all good leaven here. There you go. And we're going to put a little bit more water. We're going to put some more water. There you go. Okay, now. So we're going to make a little bit more. And see that leaven. Y'all smell it? You smell it? Mm-hmm. Oh, don't that smell good? That's that fresh, ancient smell of leaven. Make you want to eat it right now, don't it, Palai?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I wish you guys could smell the smell. Oh, that's real leaven there. That's the ancient sourdough leaven. Okay. There we go. There we go. We keep mixing that. We're trying to get this all doughy here. That's what we want. There you go. Oh, there we go. We're looking a little bit. Okay, now we're starting to look a little bit more doughy. Okay, now, Fly, you need to help me now. Stand up. Okay. Let's let the steeple hold the secret ingredient. Now, Fly, you stand up and give me some water here. Give me some water here. Yeah, pour the water in here. Come on, yeah, pour some more water here. There's more. Now I tell you, stop. There you go. There you go. There you go. Give me a little bit more water. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Give me a little bit more water there. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, let's stop. There you go. Okay. There you go. There you go. It's beautiful. Now it's starting to look a little more doughy. Okay, no more. Wait that table. Okay, there you go. There you go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna get all that. You see, we want to get all that real nice and doughy there. Okay, there you go. And everybody know. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Ooh, that looks real nice and doughy. See here? And see that see, look, you believe? That looks like that. Those mud pies you be making. Now you get that mud, and the clay. See that dough look like that clay. See, the first thing that people was eating on the earth, after Adam and Eve got cast out the garden, and they wasn't eating any more fruit on the tree. The first thing that they were eating was this here dough. They were eating here, the wheat. They took this, they ground up, and they started to make. The angels taught them how to make this. What happened here now is that you see, we got that there. Okay, here you go. Okay, we're looking good here. We're gonna take this here now, clear that out, put that wheat and that barley in here. And what we want to do now, these are our new improved pans here that we got. Here you go. Okay, now we're gonna use this to wash our hands a little bit. There you go. Get that dough off here. Okay. That's that. And then we're gonna put a little oil. And now now we're gonna take the first thing that most people know about is the salt. That's the salt covenant. That's according to the salt covenant there. We're gonna take that salt, put this salt in there. That's the salt covenant. That's coming from what's called. Now you can see that Dead Sea salt right here. That's the salt covenant. And then the secret ingredient. And I told my children the secret ingredient, but we haven't told it to nobody else. And we got a Sudanese sister here, and we're finna pull out the secret ingredient. The secret ingredient to the Maria family loaves is what? Keyser olive oil. This is the Keyser's olive oil. And this is part of the secret ingredient that we put in the pan. And we move it around in the pan a little bit. Put the olive oil in the pan. And salt in there. It's from a field that's here in the land from the ancient people of Midian. And it's actually from Ola's family. You want to give vows on that, Ola?
I don't know what that means.
The ancient people of Midian here. And it's coming from Ola's family trees. That's hundreds of years old here in the land here. And see, so we take that olive oil.
Some of them is 1,000 years.
And swipe our hands again from that dough. We're gonna take that dough. We're gonna put that in the pan. Okay. Let's see. We have our dough. Here we go. There we go. Because we have everything in Chief Oswald's kitchen. So what's happening here? Okay. There we go. There we go. Now we want to show you that. And what is this, guys? Jesus.
Olive oil.
You see, this is olive oil. Don't we have that right? Huh? And this is the secret to our bread. And so we recommend everybody to make that fine bread, to get this olive oil that's made from trees, ancient trees in the land. And this is what we recommend. So now we're going to take the dough here and we're going to put it in the pan. And we got all the necessary ingredients. Here we go. Put a little dough in there. Here we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. You can see. And you can see that pan and everything fits perfectly. That fits perfectly in the pan here. Okay. Okay, now I want to do that again. I want to do that again. Okay, because I see that I didn't completely get all of that dough mixed in there. So let's do that again there. One more time. We can have it perfect this time. Okay. Here we go. Do we have it perfect this time? Okay. We have it perfect this time. We got all the dough. Okay, let's see where we had now. Okay. Now, we're going to put that on there. Yeah, okay. And we're going to wipe our hands one more time here. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay now. And we're going to take this and we want to make it all nice and smooth. All around our pan. Okay, huh? Put that out the way now. Okay. Okay. Make it all nice and smooth here. And then we want to let everyone know who made this loaf. So we're gonna put a Mariel. We're gonna put a Mariel, the Mariel symbol inside here. Mariel symbol for the Mariel family. We're gonna put that. We're gonna make a little olive in there, or R in there for the Mariel family. There we go. Make that special mark. We're gonna dig down deep. We're gonna dig down deep. We're gonna go right across one more time, and we're gonna make that special Mariel family sign. Everybody can know that's a Mariel family loaf. Okay, so now this is our dough here, and now we already preheated our oven, and we all ready to slip it right in there. There you go. There you go. Okay, so we done finished with the sausage. No more after this. No more bread that's leavened. And why? Because we just took all the leaven out the land, right? So where did the leaven come from? It came from this first piece that we just had here. And so, well, oops.
Yep.
Oops. 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 What is I supposed to do? I knew I was forgetting something.
Right.
I knew I had an extra bit of something here. And she made a big mistake there. Because where are we going to get our next levy from? Chief done blew it. We're going to get our next levy from the next dough.
Right.
This is the next dough that we need to make the next leavened bread for the next week. So Chief blew it. Why don't you be tied it up?
Almost.
We got to have that all we got to have that. And so that's so we start before we start kicking there. Oh, Chief almost blew it there. And we almost didn't have no leaven to carry on the first leaven that we got from the land.
And then we stay for
See, that leaven that we first got from the land is the leaven that we need to continue with the process, because that's the first fruits. That leaven is the first fruits. So we need that to continue the process for the next loaf of leaven. You see, so here we go. So there we go again. So now we headed to the oven again. Here we go. Let's see now. Get that there we go. That's all. Let me see. Okay, now. Okay, Julie, give me this now. This is the key. So now to make sure that we have leaven in the land, or the next, we got to tie that up. You did a real good job tying it too, huh? Okay, see, you did a good job tying it. Okay, now we're gonna give it one more little tie here, just to make sure it's airtight. Okay, you want to see that bubble? We want to see no bubbles in here. Okay. Okay, let's do it one more time here. We want to make sure that's airtight. That's the key. So now this is the secret to making sure that we have leaven for the next loaf. Now, a lot of people, when you go to the wheat harvest, see that wheat harvest that first few don't remain every harvest. It don't stay from now all the way to the end of May, or all the way to, it doesn't remain there. So the harvest occurs now, but that first few is only once. That's why it's called first fruits. And the feast of weeks from the bread now that we just made. It only comes from there.
Tom.
So Tom, you see what we got here? We got leaven. And this is the secret here for baking the leaven in the land, my son. And you said you want some bread now? Okay, as soon as this get done, we're gonna have some bread for you. No, I know you've been, no more leaven. No more leaven bread. Now the process is stopped because we got our bread now. We got the leaven now, and the bread is cooking. The first loaf is cooking. But you still can't eat from it, Tom, because that loaf goes to the house of Jah. You understand? It goes to the house of Jah. You can't have it yet. You got it. So this is Chief Hoshua's Kitchen, and we done taught you about the leaven in the land, and we will see you in 7 more days. Walla. Okay, hey guys, this is Chief Hoshua's Kitchen. Well, I guess in Johnny's kitchen too. And we here. We got our loaves complete, and this is the second week here. And you can see this took 1 week, and this took another week, and now the 3rd week now is the week that's open for everyone. You see what I'm saying? We took this, we took these 2 loaves here were the first fruits of the leaven that came out. You see, so what's happening now is that leaven is the leaven that you guys saw us make, and we took it from the fields at the beginning of this video. And now at the conclusion of this video here, we have the 2 wave loaves prepared and waiting to go to the house. Now for the next 5 weeks now, because the first video we showed you of the Feast of Weeks and the presenting of the bread, that went through the whole process. This here is focused on coming from the field and the first wave loaves to be made, and giving our people understanding of exactly what that process, what happens with that process entails. And what's going on, you see the A now, see mine got the long, slender A, and Johnny got the short, thick J. You see now, some people like them short and thick, and some people like it long and slender. You see what I'm saying? Hey Frankie, how you doing there? Huh? And we got Frankie there, and we got Tom. Tom, show me my Tom. Get that Tom in the shot. Yeah, there you go. And get Frankie there in the shot.
Frankie!
You see her? And see, so now this is not alive in Israel. And what we're doing here right now, we're just trying to give our people real understanding of exactly the process of making these loaves. And all we got to say right now, Johnny, is hallelujah.
Hallelujah.